We all know that year 2024 is coming to an end, and the German government has its own goals that it wants to implement in year 2025. Right now, you can earn all this money without doing nothing. The asylum seekers have to also start working or to start doing voluntary work. Their parliament, they're discussing about it that now any asylum seeker has to do voluntary work. Will the wages increase or will they decrease? Firstly, the German government is going to invest more in the security system, that is the police and the military sector. We all know here in Germany that there is no lot of gun violence like in the US. So the German government want to keep its peace and stability of the country. That's why it will invest more in the security system. It's going to invest in the infrastructures, those are the rail lines and the roads. Here in Germany, for those who live here, know that the commonest mean of transport are trains, buses, and trams. How is the German government going to support the economic growth of the country? It's going to encourage more private investors in the field of research and investment. This will help them tackle the challenges in the field of digitalization and in transition of climate neutrality. It's going to encourage or it's going to provide more loans to the private sector or to the sole proprietorship companies. This will help the effective economic growth of the financial market. Will the wages increase or will they decrease? Starting on the 1st of January 2025, minimum wage is going to increase to the amount of 12 euros, 82 cents. That means it has increased by 41 cents. This minimum wage does not apply to all the professions here. This is the starting amount of the workers. For example, those who are unskilled, that the moment you go to apply for a job, there is a minimum wage, there is the money that you have to start with. It's going to be increased by 41 cents. For those who work mini jobs, the amount is going to raise from 538 to the amount of 556. According to the Federal Ministry of the Family Affairs, the kids' benefit are going to be increased by the amount of 5 euros. Right now, every kid is entitled to get 250 euros. So starting from January 2025, each kid is going to be getting 255 euros. Every household, every kid, if you have 4 kids, that is the money you'll be getting. If you have 3 kids, that's the money you'll be having. Every kid is entitled to get 255 euros. So, these are the bad news for the asylum seekers. Social benefits are going to stay as they are. For example, the accommodation or the food is going to be the same, but the allowances are going to be reduced. For the singles who stay in a shared apartment or in a shared accommodation, their amount is going to be reduced to the amount of 441. Normally, they are getting 460 euros, but starting January, they are going to reduce it to the amount of 441 euros. For couples who live in a shared apartment or in a shared accommodation, the amount will fall from 413 to the amount of 397 euros. This is also to the kids or to the adults that are below the age of 25 and still living with their parents in the same house. So their amount will also be reduced. This amount that they are going to be providing is going to be for food, clothing, and some insurance to insure your life when you need something, maybe to buy a medication of headache, then this amount will be helping you. The cost does not include heating and electricity bills. This the government will be paying. Right now, you can earn all this money without doing nothing, but they are planning the asylum seekers have to also start working or to start doing voluntary work. They have not yet passed the law, but it's in their parliament. They are discussing about it that now any asylum seeker has to do voluntary work every day for 4 hours. The moment you go and do voluntary work for 4 hours, you have to sign. At the end of the month, that's the money they will be giving you. They are tired of paying people and they are not doing anything. So you have to do voluntary work. That is how the asylum is going to change starting next year.